What's going on, y'all? It is again your boy C Mizzle, aka T Mizzle, aka D Mizzle, aka Fetty Wap. What's up, man? Today we got Blast Mail Day. I know a lot of my guys stay fucking complaining on the chat about how they can't fucking do higher scores and all this shit. And you know, if your stats are better than mine, and your obelisk is better than mine, and your score is barely better than mine, chances are you probably just don't have the rotation down right. And if it's not the rotation, then it's just where you're placing Doctor Strange in the arena, and how much damage you're able to put out there because of that. So I'll show you guys my tips when we jump into the run. But for now, I'm just going to show you the team that I used. So starting out, what you want to do is, I have his uniform for Ancient One. So what I did was I took it off real quick so that I could run with the males, because I need his 45% leadership, 45% of energy attack to all blast types. That's an awesome leadership. Mordo's just a striker, so you don't get any buff from him. Ideally, I mean, if I was a super boss right now, then I would have Mr. Phil Collins. Where are you? Fucking bitch. Oh, there he is. So, if you guys haven't seen this, this has been pretty, I mean, it's definitely the new meta when it comes to buffs in the game, but check this out. So it applies to all hero allies, and it decreases damage received from supervillains by 15%, increases damage dealt by 45%. That's the big one. It increases guaranteed critical rate by 20%, which is also huge. So that's who you would want, but I just don't have him yet because I'm not a super boss yet. Doctor Strange, if you jump in here, I'm right above there on cooldown, so I'm good on that. Max is 38 because of the 12 from our alliance. Ignore defense is at 50%, which is max perfect. Critical rate 37%. Our max is 61. And critical damage I'm at 149, and our max in our alliance is 186. So I'm doing pretty good. I could use more attack speed. I'm at 113 on attack speed, and the max is 130. And attack speed does make a difference for all characters, if you didn't know. But it should be considered a third or fourth most important stat. So if you want to know the order, I mean, energy attack on Strange is more important than anything. Second best would be cooldown. Third would be ignore defense, and fourth would be critical damage, actually. So sometimes it's attack speed, sometimes critical damage. Depends on how your character's already built. I have just the 2 5-star energy Urus on him. As you can see, the rest are empty. And once I can enchant those slots or amplify those slots or whatever, then I'll be looking pretty fat. On his skills, I don't have them all maxed out. Most of them are 3, but the Sorcerer Supreme's got to be a 6 because it gives you a fucking super fat buff. That increased the critical rate by 60%. Just goes to show why you don't have to worry about his critical rate on his detail screen. But you do need to worry about his critical damage. So if you see guys getting 600k videos, it's because they got the Coulson buffs, because their critical damage maxed, it's because their attack speed's maxed. I mean, they've got Uru, they got cards, they're doing everything. So don't get discouraged. I mean, if you can get into the hundreds, you're okay. If you can get into the 200s, like I'm shooting for next week, then you're pretty good. If you're shooting into the 300s, now you've got one of the really good ones. So it's just a process, guys, and hopefully we'll all get there, or we'll quit, or we'll do whatever the fuck, whatever. So I'm going to jump into it right now, guys. I hope this video helps you out. If you guys have any tips for me, I'd really appreciate it. But again, I'm doing this more than anything just to help people improve their scores, because I know my Strange is a piece of doo-doo compared to some other guys out there. and I'm putting up pretty good numbers considering that my strange is doo-doo. So I'm going to come in it right now, and we are going to start the video. So listen, I don't know if you guys noticed yet, but the people in my alliance are hella funny. So just look at the top. You might even want to rewind because the conversation a few seconds ago was pretty funny. Anyways, just jumping into it here. So A1 lead, obviously. Mordo is a striker, and we'll jump in with DS. So you always want to let this screen populate. Then the minions come out from the very beginning. Alright, so you switch to strange after the first jump, so that you don't get guard broken, and you just get into it. So the rotation, I don't know if you're watching, but it's you hit the Sorcerer Supreme, and then 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, and that's it. That's how you play this. Now, if you don't have an immunity to guard break obelisk, what's going to happen is he's going to start jumping at you, and that's his attack that really fucks you up and keeps you from doing higher scores. Like, you see how he did that to me? So what you want to do when you get your back against a wall like that, I hit the 4 skill, and the 4 skill usually puts him 180 degrees from wherever he was just at, and so it's nice because if you're on the side of the arena, a lot of times it'll put you right in the middle of the arena, and that way you're able to hit those minions faster, and you're getting more you're putting up more DPS, and that's the whole point of this. Now, I don't ever run around with strange. I just, you know, to me it's pointless, but if I can hit the 4 skill and shoot on the other side of the frost beast real quick, I'm definitely going to do that. I don't ever move. I don't worry about meteorites hitting me. I know that, you know, you can get a higher score, obviously, if you didn't get hit by the meteors, but I've never seen one player try to avoid meteors with strange. It's just all about putting out crazy fucking damage. But if you watch, I consistently, all I do is I hit Sorcerer Supreme, the 5th skill, and then I hit the 3rd and the 2nd. 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. That's all I do. And I don't know anybody that does it different. I've never heard anybody talk about using the 4th skill for evasion, or for getting back into the middle of the arena. But, you know, I don't know. To me, that's just a dope-ass move. So let me know what you guys think about that, actually, because I've never heard anybody talk about that. So you see how I got pretty low on health there. It's just I stopped kind of paying attention. Probably really stoned when I did this. And all you need to do is just get back into your 3-2 rotation, and every time you hit the 2, you're going to get the revive right there from that skill, so you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. You know, I don't have a damage proc on this guy. I've got pretty good stats, but I need to get my attack up, definitely. And once I can get Coulson, you know, the top guys are doing over 600. I would assume once I have a damage proc in Coulson, I'll be over 300, hopefully higher than that, but we'll see what happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's going to be it for now, and if you guys have any tips for me, let me know. Please hit the like button.